Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the 49ers going up against the Vikings. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 4 matchup.
Vikings, 49ers, coming up on EA Sports as we get ready for today's Week 4 matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz alongside Phil Simms. And Phil, we've prepared for this game by talking to the players and the coaches. What do you expect?
Jim, just talking to the coaches, talking to both of them, how fired up they were. So if the coaches are that fired up, can you imagine how the players are going to be? Their emotions are going to be at sky-high level. That means we are going to have a hard-hitting game. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
And Blair Walsh looks ready to get this one underway. There's a flag out. He stacked up at that point.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's a face mask call, and of course from now on it's 15 yards no matter how you slice it. They don't even have to interpret it anymore. The severity of it, it's a big penalty.
Yeah, it is a big penalty. One thing, why we see a lot of face mask penalties in the NFL now? It's because players tackle too high. Get your arms around the waist. Go down low to make those tackles, and you wouldn't get those face mask penalties.
2nd and 8. It is Ridley. Taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Hard to play man-to-man coverage all the time in the NFL. That time we see the man-to-man coverage, the quarterback sees it. Nice throw.
First down at the 48. Reaches out and snatches it. He's brought down.
The margin of error against man-to-man defense is much smaller for a quarterback than it would be against zone defenses. That time the quarterback right on target. Good throw.
Ridley's handed the football. Brought down after a gain of 6. It didn't take long, but they're already in scoring territory inside the red zone.
Yeah, they're making it look easy, aren't they, so far? But you got to be alert on the defensive side right now because this offense loves to go.
Touchdown.
That time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game, the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The 49ers for the extra point. And the extra point is good. The 49ers were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. No return here. This will be coming out to the 20. The offense is led by this young man who threw for nearly 10,000 yards in his 3 seasons at Louisville, Teddy Bridgewater. They come to the line, and it's first down. Bridgewater's lining up in the pistol. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Sue's all over the ball carrier. Here's the Vikings offense. A week ago, they had no ability to hold on to the football, giving it away 4 times. 2nd down here after that run play. The defense comes out in the dime. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
And here's the 49ers defense. A week ago, they got to the quarterback on 5 occasions. The Vikings with a 3rd down play coming up and hoping to improve in this category versus a week ago. 3rd down and 11. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Hester's going to try and return this punt. That picks up 7. Coming onto the field, a quarterback with a huge arm who can also beat you with the run. Colin Kaepernick by way of the University of Nevada. 1st and 10. Set up screen. And he spins away. Ridley's able to get the job done and picks up the 1st down.
This time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards.
The 49ers snap it at the 36. Ridley looking for a lane. Now we'll get a look at the 49ers offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. With 2 hands, he has it. Let's take a look at the starting lineups on the defensive side. Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. Green's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Kaepernick's got it in the gun. Has the reception all alone. Tackles made.
Crossing routes, that's what you want to throw when you see this type of coverage. 4 deep, cover 4. Look for guys going across the field. Hard for the defense to cover those throws.
Kaepernick now on the move. Rhodes is going to make the tackle. Coming up, 2nd down. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And he's brought to the ground. This is 3rd down. Offense lines up here. The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers offense is still out there as we get the 2nd quarter underway. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Kaepernick's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Well, he gets tackled inside the 5-yard line. That's the great thing. The bad thing is it's hard to score once you get inside the 5-yard line in the NFL.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. The 49ers have the lead right now, but you would think to keep that lead, they'll want to lean on the running game a little bit more. Ridley's been unable to shake free at any point.
No, he has not been able to shake free. And listen, sometimes you just can't worry about it. You got to do whatever.
Takes it across, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well, the NFL, no lead is ever safe. So you got the lead, you push it on in there, score another touchdown, and keep putting the pressure on your opponent. The
49ers lined up now for the point after. driving extra point is good. The 49ers kicking team will get into position after that touchdown. Their offense was set up on that last drive by that poor punt, but they made sure to take advantage of the opportunity that was gifted to them.
Patterson will test the coverage.
And he's across the 10, and that's about it. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. First down here. Number 84. They're setting up screen. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Second and short. And he's thrown to the ground.
This defense is awesome at blitzing. That time they blitz, they get the sack on the quarterback. They time the snap count perfectly and catch the offense by surprise.
Third down and 6. He's got the catch. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays. The Vikings are going to punt the football. The 49ers come onto the field now for this next series. And Davis is the receiver all the way to the right side. The 49ers snap it at the 26. Ridley's tackled down.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
Throws to the right. And Ridley. Good piece of tackling. The 49ers are leading in this one, and a lot of that goes back to the play of this quarterback, Phil. Kaepernick's on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people open and have time to throw the football down the field. That's why they're winning, Jim. You said it right. The quarterback is hot.
Coming up at the half, please join Larry Ridley for the Verizon Halftime Report.
We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. Green's a receiver in the slot. Now 1st and 10. They go screen with Ridley. Ridley's tackled down.
Boy, they got a good drive going here, Jim. I guess you don't hear that too much on the golf course, do you? The way you hit it everywhere. But this offense, they're clicking. They're making plays. Let's see if they can take advantage of just moving this football down the field.
They break through. Tackle him behind the line. 2nd down. Ridley lined up in the backfield. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Kaepernick from the gun. Out of the pocket. Pulls it in.
Kaepernick's able to get outside the pocket that time. They force him out. He moves and nice and smooth. Doesn't hurry himself, and he completes the pass.
The Vikings with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Kaepernick keeps it. He's looking to the right. Touchdown.
There and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
The 49ers for the extra point. Extra point was good. The Vikings have made things difficult for themselves in the second half. And now the return team is ready to see if they can perhaps get anything ignited before the intermission. The score's 21-0. And they have him covered up and bring him down inside of the 15. The Vikings come onto the field for their next series. The Vikings at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. First down and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Quarterback's got to know when it's inside of 2 minutes and that clock is moving, you want to get the football down the field and out of bounds. Holds on to the football too long, gets the sack, and that just kills the time management.
Looking to the right side and throwing. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
They'll run it here. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. The 49ers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Hester's got a chance this time. The tackle is made. It's first down as they head to the line. They've come out in the dime package. Kaepernick takes it from the gun. He's scrambling down. Running room. Ball's out. And it's a takeaway.
And that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
First and 10. Looking across the middle. Moore's tackled down after a gain of 7. The Vikings signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. Offense lines up here. Second and 3. Into the open. Nice tackle. The Vikings will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. And now they call the quick timeout. This is going to be a long field goal attempt. An empty possession for the offense. Well, it was a long field goal attempt, but this time they're unable to come up with any points at all.
Yeah, and when you get in situations like this, everything has to be perfect. The snap, the hold, and the kick, and it wasn't, and that's why they missed the field goal.
Dan picks up about 3. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The 49ers are happy to be sitting in the locker room with a lead. The Vikings won't panic either. They know they just need to take it one play at a time. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 49ers with possession early in the first. Davis wide open, able to make the grab. And 13 yards later, he'll go in for the score. 49ers strike first in this one. Late in the first quarter, Kaepernick's completion is made out of the gun. And he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 12-yard line. Same drive, he'll take the run up the middle, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. That puts them on top by 14. Down to late in the first half. Hester's going to haul in the pass, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. 49ers up now by 21. And with that, we'll wrap up our halftime report and head back out now to Levi's Stadium for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. Patterson's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Vikings now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Bridgewater will have it in the pistol. And now Now here's the first snap of the second half. Left side. That's a gain of 6. The Vikings have put their quarterback in some really tough positions today. Bridgewater's been under a lot of heat today, Phil.
Well, saying they are struggling with pass protection is an understatement. The offensive line, they're just having an awful day.
Patterson's in the slot. Throws the pass. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
3rd and 4. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. First down, offense readying for the snap. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Ball's on the ground. Recovery by the offense. Williams there to take him down.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback? Or the quarterback just not paying attention, seeing him coming? And if you see him, you've got to change the play or get rid of the football a lot quicker.
After nearly turning it over, it's 2nd down. The Vikings will go with the pistol on this play. Gets the handle here. Going to lose yards here.
The Vikings, they run the football on 2nd down because they want to get 3rd and manageable. If you do that, there's many plays to choose from on the offensive side. But now you got 3rd and long, and that list is shrunk down to just a couple plays you can call in this situation.
Devin McCourty gets the theft. Nice piece of running.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
They face first down. Offense lines up here. Ridley takes it. Toss play. Harrelson's all over that offense and brings him down. They'll go no huddle. 2nd down and 11. And here's the toss. Brought down at the 26.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Handing the ball off hasn't been something that's worked for either one of these teams today, Phil.
Well, what you have to show on the offensive side when you want to run the football, you got to show some determination, and the guys on the offensive side just get tougher and make it work. Good job by the defense. Their team is down. It's in the 2nd half, and the opposing offense, what do? They go for it on 4th down. You are ready for the play. You make the stop. That'll turn things around.
Handoff made, and he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The give, and that'll be a gain of about 2.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 42. Makes the reception. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually, it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a first down.
2nd and 1. Handoff. Looking for space. Left side. And that's a gain of 9.
Nothing like seeing a complete offense. That's what we're watching here today. Yes, we know they can throw it, But what they're showing us here, they can grind out some first downs running the football too.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Going for the deep ball. A takeaway. They bring him to the turf. And a touchback. The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Not quite as riveting as many expected coming into this one. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. In on the stop. That leads us to second down. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Ball is out. The defense has the football. He's brought to a halt.
Good job with his safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's shown us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
First and 10. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. The 49ers lead right now, but of course a big reason why is that defense has shown up to play.
Jim, to win in the NFL, you have to do all 3 phases of the game the right way. Offense, special teams, and that defense must show up every single week. Good job so far here today.
Good for only a yard. Looking ahead, the 49ers will be playing at home next week, while the Vikings will be on the road in Kansas City. Third and 11. Eyeing that left side. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Offense lines up here. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
First down at the 23. Running away from the pressure. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if he can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
Second and 10. Looking to go deep. Falls it in. What a call and what a catch.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
Johnson's got it, and a first.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Staying with the passing game on first down. Long ball to Calvin Johnson. Scores the touchdown.
This offense, they are so aggressive. I love it, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue, and they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
The 49ers now will tack on the extra point. It's good. The Vikings have let this one get away from them today. Need to try and turn things around in a hurry. The score's 28-0. And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. First down coming up. The Vikings line up in the pistol. screen. Got the completion. Brought down at the 20.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
Second down coming up. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. And he hauls it in. And that's Willis in on the stop. 3rd and short following the completion. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. Secures it with 2 hands. First down here after the completion. Time for the hurry-up offense. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Here's the throw, and it's off the mark. Second down here. Split backfield here.
Let's go.
Still on his feet. It's out of bounds, incomplete. It's 3rd down coming up. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. He's got the catch. Stiff arm. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. And it's thrown incomplete. Second down coming up. Split backfield here. False start on the offense. Will set them back.
False start, offense.
And now, after the penalty, it's 2nd down and 15. The defense comes out in the nickel. Offense lines up here. That ball has been picked off. Got a big lane. Touchdown. They're just running it up.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The 49ers for the extra point. The point after try is in the books. 49ers setting up for the kickoff. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. First down on the way. Has his man. Patterson's tackled down after a gain of 12. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs. Keeps it here. He has the grab, and it's Patrick Willis who makes the tackle. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Won't huddle now. Gonna conserve the timeout and rush back to the line. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Nickel formation here for the defense. Right, and now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. Going to go to the hurry up with under a minute to play. Trying to work that left side.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The defense gets the sack.
The 49ers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
One more play, and it's in the books. 2nd and 12. Heaving it down the field. Carr nearly came away with the pick. All right, Phil, before we go, tell me about the atmosphere down in that winning locker room right now.
Oh, it's always a wonderful feeling once you win the football game. Just think about it, Jim. It would be like you playing around the golf, and you know it's just you against one other guy, and you practice all week long. The anticipation builds. You're so excited for the match, and once you get it done, man, it's a wonderful time.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.